Okay, so we just finished reading Nappy Hair by Carolivia Heron. And we have some questions and some mixed ideas about what this book was about. And
Why it got banned.
okay, why it got banned, yes. So what do you guys think the book was about? Was it positive? Was it negative? Yeah, right. You know the reason this book was.
Sorry, I still used to school.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a kind of like a mixed, I guess like a mixed feelings. Like it was kind of positive and negative.
Okay, tell me the negative.
Like
and then
he
the
was
positive.
like the angels warned him of the nappy hair, and God just put it on her. And then towards the end, it said that she had like the best hair, and that God did the right decision, giving her nappy hair.
Okay, so how do you guys think the world sees when people say nappy hair in the world, in society? How do you think people see that when they say
Messy.
messy? So what else? How else would you describe nappy hair?
Like all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
not done right, and it's like it could go wherever it wants.
Like right, left, up, down.
Okay.
back.
And when you hear the word nappy hair, what kind of person do you think about?
Oh,
I don't want to be stereotypical.
I don't know.
Any certain gender or race or nationality?
Actually, it's kind of like
Probably
I think
like
of a woman when I think of nappy hair.
I think
Because
of,
they have longer hair,
Yes.
it's more likely to go out
I
of the
don't
place.
think of any
Okay.
thing.
I think of either men or women, but usually I would think of African Americans when you think of nappy hair.
Okay. And well, oftentimes it is African Americans, right? Or biracial children like you guys too, right? That your hair has kinky curls, right? They have like spiral curls. And in the book, it seemed a little bit like it could have been negative or positive. Well, how did you see the word nappy, Tyler?
I guess messy or crazy.
Are you guys laughing because Mommy's showing her nappy hair behind the camera?
Yeah.
And how did you see nappy in the book, Tyler? I mean, did you think it was positive or negative?
I think it might have been. Well, towards the end, it said like these were the only perfect circles in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, towards the
But
end. it got
then,
more
like,
positive.
beginning, it just seems it's like it was as much of a good thing. Then it seemed like a good thing for most of the book.
Yeah, towards the beginning, it was like not a good thing, and then like when it started getting towards the middle and end, it like started getting like as a good thing. Like it showed that she was like the best English speaker.
Yeah, so basically it was saying don't judge her by her hair.
Yeah.
How smart she was. She was the smartest person in the class. She was very athletic. There's a lot of things that she could do. And those of you who judge her by her hair, you're missing out on all the good things that she has to offer the world, right? Just a quick history lesson. Nappy hair used to be a very negative thing for African Americans, right? When during the early 1900s, when blacks were trying to establish themselves, there was a group of kind of rich black people who really had some of the slave masters' blood in their heritage. So they were half black, half white. They didn't like having nappy hair, and they saw nappy hair in black history as something negative. So some of the tests they would have, if you sometimes they would have a comb like at the top of a door when people came into church. And if they put the comb in your hair and your hair was nappy and kinky and the comb didn't go right through your hair, then they wouldn't let you in their church because you didn't have enough white blood in you. Or another thing, with your skin color, if your skin color wasn't the color of a paper bag or the color of the brown door that you walked in, then you couldn't go to that church, or you couldn't come into that party. And so when you hear the word nappy, it used to be associated as something negative. So then a lot of black women started putting the perms in their hair, straightening their hair because they didn't want their natural curls. And now, though, we're at a movement where so many black women are wearing their hair, their natural God-given African curls. Yep. And it's seen as a yes, I used to have a perm. I did, yes. But it's more of an empowerment, right? That you're standing in your blackness, and how positive it is to have your kinky curls as a sign of something positive and wonderful, and not something to run away from or be afraid of. And so this girl in the book was standing in that truth too, right? Yeah. So why do you think this book was banned? You guys don't have to raise your hands. I gotta unschool you guys. Why do you think it was banned?
Because, like, maybe because the teachers, they didn't want their kids to, like, they didn't want the kids to have, to think that it's cool and really cool to have nappy hair, and they'll wear it all over the place, and the teachers might not like that.
Okay.
Two things.
Okay, go. What are you thinking?
One, maybe because like some schools have like uniforms and like they dress nicely.
Yes.
And some people don't want like hair crazy.
Yeah,
like,
remember that in the news when that girl was kicked out of her private school because she had dreads or had braids, and they said that it wasn't part of the uniform when she was wearing her natural hair or her African braids. They kicked her out of the school. Yeah, so that is definitely an issue that we see in schools.
Or
yes.
Also, that, or maybe because of the grammar, they didn't.
Okay.
People reading.
Okay.
Books because
Yeah, so it's
So
like
they wouldn't talk
it's
like
like
that.
some old black dialect or some broken
And if
in.
the teachers saw kids reading that, they might start talking like that.
Okay.
But they probably didn't want them to talk like that.
All right, so I think a lot of there are several books that have been banned because it's not proper grammar, yes, or the Queen's grammar English, yes.
Like yesterday, you spoke wrong 3 times yesterday.
Okay, it's like the dialect is different, so a lot of people are not familiar with it, and then they don't see the purpose of it. It was banned because they said it was racist.
What?
Yeah. Because of it saying somebody has nappy hair, it's seen as a negative. Although the author of the book is African American, and she was writing it to show how proud they should be.
That's actually kind of
So the people who fought about it getting banned, they actually had not even read the book. They only saw the title, and it was read out loud by a white teacher who was trying to show her black students to be proud of who they are. The parents threw a fit about it, and they hadn't even read the book to know that it was actually a positive book about loving yourself. And so that's why it was banned, and now it's back on the shelves in a lot of schools, and it's like mandatory reading for a lot of schools now that they know what the book is really about. You've seen it at school?
Yeah.
Yes. Any of your teachers ever read it out loud? Why do you think that is?
Because I think I'm in a higher grade level.
Okay, but read aloud. You guys
I know,
read.
but
These are books that you guys are all.
If we read a lot at school, usually you chapter books.
And how diverse are the books that you're reading out loud in school?
Well, we only read one book. We're still reading.
Okay, what about last year? Generally, how diverse are they? Not very?
Like there's the Wonder book, and the Ivan book, and
Oh yeah, I read that last year too.
Oh, the
Is that a
Weird
diverse
Book.
book?
It's about animals.
Yeah,
Oh,
the one and
no.
only Ivan.
Okay, well, the fact that you guys can't say one book that has diverse characters in it that you read at
Huh?
school is problematic, don't you think?
I'm
Talk
trying to
about
think. I
me.
probably did.
How can you fix that at school? What action can you take to fix that at school?
Maybe we might have like a library book
I'm just gonna
about like
talk.
history, and maybe they'll have a book about it.
Okay.
In
You
fifth
could
grade,
check it
I
out
need
from the-
diverse books.
You could check it out of the library, or what can you say to your teachers?
Suggest different books.
Yeah, you can suggest different books.
I feel like everyone will talk for overly this, but we read a book with like a bunch of different main characters from a bunch of different backgrounds in fifth grade.
Okay, good. Hopefully you're continuing that, especially when you're homeschooled last year. All right, thanks guys.
Bye, Mom.
Love you.
Bye.